Welcome. I hope you are all enjoying the game and some much deserved time off from this fantasy football season. As you all know, today is the deadline to make your keepers, so get them to me ASAP. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for a wonderful, wonderful, great year. I think we'd all agree that the league has progressed in a good way over the course of our first 4 seasons. And we as a league will continue to implement changes to make sure that the season gets better and better every year. But before that, let's pause a moment to recognize this year's champion. I think that we've all been a little surprised that this is the first year that this team has had their name on the trophy. So without making this a big deal, I'd like to present, boys and girls, 2011 Any Given Sunday Championship Miami Minnows. T-shirts are available on our website for $19.99 with a full schedule on the back. Now, let's get down to business. So normally, we as a league would come together collectively as a group and vote on policies or changes that would affect us all. However, I hope you can all understand, and given the circumstances, that this was not an option. As you all know, we have 8 teams in our league, 6 of which make the playoffs every year. That is the top 75%. I've given this a lot of thought and deliberation with each team in the league's best interest in mind. So moving forward, we will make a major change to our playoff system that will, without question, make our league even more exciting. So, as it stands now, we basically have 2 losers every year. 2 poor, pathetic teams that are so bad, so horrible, so incompetently managed that they sit aside miserably for the last 3 weeks of the season, twiddling their thumbs with nothing to do. Well, as the commissioner, I don't want there to be any losers. I want us all to be winners. You know, as I sat in my office at the Miami Minnows headquarters preparing and planning diligently for the upcoming championship game last year, I received a couple of calls. In the midst of my clutch championship-winning decision-making to sit mediocre Chris Johnson, who's done nothing this year, and put in, last minute, C.J. Spiller, who took the place of monkeys I wish I had my first round back, Fred Jackson, to win it all. I heard from a couple of teams. Those teams were the Dallas Outlaws and the Buffalo Nickels. As you all may be as well, I was shocked and surprised, but pleasantly pleased that the 2 crappiest, horrible teams in our league were still involved and engaged. They both had the same question. Does the 7-8 seed matchup mean anything, Commissioner? My answer then was no. But today, my friends, it is yes. Effective immediately. And moving forward, we will have only 1 true loser each year, not 2. Week 16 will not only host games for the top teams in our league, but will now include a low-scoring, yawn-inducing butt-of-the-jokes battle for last place. So one might ask, well, what's at stake? I'm glad you asked. Each year, the loser of the consolation of all consolations, or toilet bowl if you will be crowned the league's worst manager. The league's worst manager will have one responsibility and one sole responsibility only, and that is to serve as the league's beer boy for an entire year anytime you're in the presence of a fellow league member. So, without further ado, it is my great pleasure to announce this year's Worst Manager. The award goes to Mr. Jason Juice Ellis of the Dallas Outlaws. In closing, I hope that these changes make the league even more exciting because I believe that they will. Enjoy the rest of your game and your Super Bowl weekend, and next time you see Juice, ask him to pour you a drink or 10. Good luck in preparation and planning for the upcoming season. So long.